Hey, how's it going, everyone? Is BMT115 here? Sorry for not uploading for a few weeks. I had stuff to do with school, and if I sound really crappy, it's because I'm kind of sick. My allergies for the fall season are catching up to me. So, anyway, today I'm going to be showing you guys my two newest motorcycles in GTA 5, the LCC Sanctus and the Nagasaki Shataru. I don't know if it's got Nagasaki in front of its name. Let's see. Uh, yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, this is my biker garage. I've got, all the bikes you would expect. Anyway, so today I'm going to be showing you these two bikes. We're going to do the Sanctus first, simply because it's not that important, doesn't have that much important with it. And it's mostly like a cosmetic vehicle with a bit of, I guess you can say, performance in it. Um, it's a chopper, I would guess, from what it looks like, and it has no copyright. So yeah, what I decided to go for, a lot of people have been doing like Halloween themes with this bike and keeping everything pristine, like not changing any of the cosmetics on the bike at all. And I thought that was kind of a stupid idea, considering that, it is a motorcycle and has its own customizations. Screw you. Get out the road. Get up, idiot. Get away from all these freaking morons. Okay, so the thing about the motorcycle that I decided to go for was a Ghost Rider style. As you guys can already see here, I went for the dark red fire look. The skull's got like a bronze on it to make it look like like it's being cooked. And so I went for that theme, and I changed the mud flaps on the wheels. Everyone left them cobwebs, and that doesn't make the bike really special anymore, considering everyone does it. And then the bike is basically just a reproduction. The fuck?
I can't believe it. You ain't shit.
Yeah, you're gonna run over my bike? Because you're a bitch. Fucking woman. Yep, there you go. Fucking woman drivers. And no, do not post in the fucking comments that I'm sexist. I'm positive Rockstar programmed them to be that fucking stupid. Because, be for real. Be for real. I've never been run over by a dude like it. I swear to God, ask any player of this game. Every single woman in this game sucks at driving. I don't know if that's just my game doing that because it hates me, or if they actually did something to where every single female driver runs you over and destroys your shit. Anyway, back to the bike review. The one problem that this bike has is that it's got a lot of drift. So I'm going to show it off right now. So it peels out a lot, and then it has a little bit of over drift on it. So like it has really great speed. Out of the way. It has really good speed, except that it cannot turn. That's the one flaw with this motorcycle, is that you cannot turn sharp at all with it, and it has literally all of the drifts. You have to half throttle it if you're gonna race. But this bike is purely for cosmetic reasons. It's not anything too fancy or special. It's just a Halloween bike that they decided to release with the two cars. Looks badass. It's about time we got Ghost Rider's chopper in this game. Or anything we can get close to it, because I mean, what other bike could you call Ghost Rider? Okay, and now we're gonna go out the way, stupid. Now we're gonna go pull out the... Oh, and I wanted to point out one thing on the exhaust right there, is that it has a little puff of fire and smoke come out the side. So every time it shifts gears, it does like a little smoke trail. That's pretty sick. Let's go in here before the cops kill me. Okay. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, it's about the Tron bike, because essentially the deadline update is essentially Tron. We all know that. It's nothing other than Tron. They only call it that because of copyright purposes. And here is my Tron bike. And I'm sorry, I wish you could change the color on this, but the green is like a yellow, it's a lime green. And I went for our crew color green. So there's the lights. Let's take this thing out. Yeah, I just finished customizing it. You can tell by my current lack of money. I only have $25,000 in this game, but yeah, I'll put it all into this bike. And and it looks beautiful, in my opinion. Like, I don't care what you do to your motorcycle, this thing looks beautiful with any neon and any color combination. The only thing that can make it ugly is like a gold on pink, and that's just, ugh. That's probably the only color I could, like, possibly hate on a motorcycle like this. But as you can see, our characters are pretty sick. I do like the clash greens. I think it makes it look more, you know, badass that, you know, the bike is its own color and the player is their own color. And it turns off whenever you get off, and it turns on whenever you get on. And the lights can actually be controlled separately. So, let me see. So if we get off and we go down to vehicles and vehicle fun, turn it on. Okay, so the lights come on. And that is strictly with the engine. So if you turn the engine off, lights cut off, engine on, lights cut on, headlights do their own thing, and you can't do anything with the neon, sadly. That would be cool if you could turn the neon off. Kind of like they did in the movie, how the green guy, which is my favorite character from the Tron Legacy movie, the green dude, he was playing it strategically, and he turned off his lights to go and cut off that other player, and he totally wrecked his face and then killed him with a discus. Now, this bike, I have to say, is my favorite bike of all of them, more than the Sanctus. And I was driving the Sanctus everywhere. Problem was that its turning was complete crap. But it's got a learning curve. You gotta, you know, learn that. But like, this thing can turn like a dream. And I mean, there's no other. I mean, it's easily a 9 out of 10 bike. The only thing that I have to, I mean, it's great off-road. The only downside to it is that it's just too fast. Like, everyone knows if you're going way too, like, top speed on this thing, it's so hard to control with reaction time and whatnot that, you know, you eventually crash, and if you're top speeding this thing, you die instantly. Which makes sense. I mean, this is Tron, and you hit anything, you die instantly. It's kind of how the game works. But I mean, it's big risk, big reward sort of ordeal going on here. So we're gonna take this to the airport. We're gonna go reach this thing's top speed and see just how badass it looks at night. And I went put the Mount Chiliad test on this. I'll have to record another episode showing my Mount Chiliad test. And my theory with this test is, if any vehicle can make it up Mount Chiliad on this trail, it's good. If it can't, then it doesn't belong off-road at all, or it sucks. For instance, I did the Mount Chiliad test with the Re 7B. Thing was completely destroyed. Like, it couldn't do anything worth a damn. This thing went up the trail. I have to show you guys this on my next video. I'm gonna have to show you all the Mount Chiliad test. I'm talking too fast. This thing goes up 90-degree angles like a dream. I mean, I haven't seen much of the Tron stuff. All I know is that they're able to wall ride like hell. I didn't think it would be possible in this, but if you hold the engine and you hold your stick just right on the turning on this bike, it will go a 90-degree angle. Something unheard of in this game is anything go a 90-degree angle, unless it's like speed boosters with a slight 1 degree off so the vehicle can grip. But I don't know. This is the first vehicle that's ever been able to do that. I mean, the Zentorno could do it, which surprised me. The Zentorno was probably the closest vehicle that could ever get to that. Yeah, shut up, LJT. No one wants your shit. Rockstar patch that, or make it to where he doesn't call you every 10 seconds. Make it call like twice a session. Make that the limit. Yeah, this thing is fast as hell. Okay, here we got a turn. And sharp as all hell. This bike does not drift. Like, the amount of drift on this bike is like 2%, and it's only for this. That is the most drift you'll get on this bike. So we'll peel out here. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so you peel out, and normally, like if you saw with the Sanctus, it kind of whipped to the side, and you had to like counteract. This, it stops and it just goes. And I can understand why in most of the mini games they aren't giving this bike any of like the the thing 1, 2, 3, and then you're able to get like the speed boost in races, because this thing's acceleration is insane. Like, in terms of motorcycles, this is probably the best one for everyone, because it's got the best handling by far, and it's got a really good top speed. The only bike that will ever beat this thing in a drag race is, I forget its name, but it's the bike that comes after this one in the update, which we'll get, I think, later in the month or in December, I believe, and it's the other motorcycle that they're going to release. It's the other super bike, but that one's more for drag, because it has drift. If I was gonna race in any motorcycle, this one. It's the best off-roader by far. I think it might actually kick the Gargoyle's ass, and I use the Gargoyle for all my races because the thing just has the best handling for me. But now, I think we have its competitor. I mean, the Gargoyle cannot do that. It'll peel out. This thing does not give two shits about physics. One thing I wanted to add before I sign off for tonight, guys, is that customization-wise, there's not much you can do. Obviously, it's a Tron bike. The only thing that you can do to the body, and I think this is the dumbest looking thing, and I'm sorry if you guys have this on your bike, but you have to understand, okay, so if you guys can see the mud guards that are the bright wheels and stuff on the outside, this is a mud guard. Okay, so if we get off and we kick the bike, oh, come on, kick over. Okay, so if we kick the bike over, you guys can see that those are mud guards, you know, so you can see the tires right there. And by the way, the tires come bulletproof already, so you don't have to pay for that. But you see the tires touch there, and the mud guards are that ring on the side there. You're able to take those off, and it just looks awful. In fact, I might even just go show you guys. Oh, that was fucking cool. I gotta do that again. That is badass. Okay, if you guys didn't hear it, it went pretty. Like it turned on like a computer. That was pretty sick. So yeah, like all motorcycles, you'll die instantly if you wreck into stuff. But like as you just saw, every other bike I would be driving would have wrecked. There's a freaking mosquito in front of my screen. This is pissing me off. Go away. Since I'm broke pretty much, I'm gonna go call in the bike. I'm gonna wait a minute. Let me just see if I can't get a pedestrian's car, and I'm gonna just call it in at the biker place. Okay, you give me your something. I don't even know what this is. Cadillac. 70s car. Give me that. Well, harsh. Might be an ignorant fuck, but I'm not a heartless one. Like them assholes that fly around in hydras and grief everyone in this game. I'm not nearly that much of a douche. You can't even report them because they're probably admins because they're all like level 10,000 and whatever the fuck. I don't even know how you get to that. Seriously, Rockstar, y'all need to start banning those fuckers because they are assholes. And then they get like literally every little fucking minion they can, whether it's biker, CEO, whatever the fuck. And then he gives them hydras. Like these are level 40 somethings that shouldn't even have a Zentorno to start off, and they have fucking hydras. And he just lets them, they just let them grief. Like, they just fly around and kill everyone. I've already died, like, what, 20-something times to 2 of them and only killed him 4 times? Bullshit. But, I'm kind of going off on a rant about fucking admins that don't do their shit. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the customization option for the mud guards and just what you can do customization-wise. Give you guys some ideas. But yeah, I just left the bike and everything on default because it just looks better that way, unlike the Sanctus where it's better to change shit. God, okay. So let's just see what it looks like. Okay. Nagasaki Shotaro motorcycles. Okay. So armor max, brakes max, engine max, explosives, who the hell wants them? Okay, front mud guards. Why would you want to take these off? It does. I mean, I can see that it looks cool to some people, but not nearly that much. Sorry, I burped. Excuse me. So yeah, remove mud guards for 4,600. Yeah, might as well just do it for free because I'm pretty much giving you Super rare mud guards. FYI, you can only get this motorcycle if you play Deadline. You have to play the game. You have to play a full round, I believe, to unlock the bike and the suit. Which I'm kind of concerned about because I got the suit before I bought the bike. I don't get it. Well, yeah, why would you want to remove that? It's such a cool feature, and it gives the bike a lot of color and pizzazz, I guess, English. But that's about it. Horn, you know, oh my god, I could imagine some asshole with that. So yeah, there's those lights. Respray. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys in my crew emblem. Can have that removed. So, okay, so the bright neon colors is secondary. It's your secondary lights, and you can go to chrome. You know, that actually looks pretty sick. Shit. Wow. Actually, didn't think that would look good. Classic. You can go to just different colors. A lot of people are doing freaking white. I don't know why. You see? Everyone has white or silver, and I don't know why. Like, it's not original. It's white. I mean, it looks cool, but literally every single person I've seen with this bike, I put either white, blue, or orange. It's just why. Get other colors. So, yeah, the only way you can get the neon to really pop in the daytime and nighttime is if you put a bright color, obviously. Because the dark colors, they just don't do anything. Like wine red, it doesn't do shit. Candy red. The pink actually looks pretty good. Salmon pink. Orange. Yellows. Race yellow, not too bad. Ooh. That's actually pretty cool looking. Okay. Let's see. So these are the greens. And gasoline green, well, that's different. Okay, I'm sorry. This is not green. This is fucking blue. So why is it green when clearly this... When it's got these two on the side, why would you put that there? When you got literally this? I don't know. Midnight blue you can't even see. That's probably the blue you'd want, regular blue. Diamond blue does look pretty cool, though. That actually looks sick. Ooh, ultra blue. That's killing it with fire right there. Can't really put a brown either. Okay, let's see what the purples look like. Ooh. Okay. Now, let me check on something. I want to see if they don't have that purple. No. That's my crew color. I'm looking for that blacklight purple, because I saw it before. It's one of the blues, I believe. I'm trying to think. It was a blue, so I'm going to go back. I don't know. Let me see wheels. It was definitely under wheels. Oh, and let's see what a primary color would look like. Ooh, lava red. That would actually look pretty sick. Some people can do some really cool stuff with lava red. Okay, let's see what the wheels are. Oh, and by the way, fully customized. It's a 1.4 million to sell it. Okay, wheels, wheel color. Can't even see it. You can't even see the wheels by default, so it's like it doesn't matter. I'll just put white walls because it just kind of makes the wheels pop some more. Wait a minute, is that... Ah, I see what they did. Okay, so that is custom. Okay, I'm leaving it. So it already came with bulletproof tires, which I like. Excuse me. Now, let's go see if this thing can really turn... No, I want to listen to the radio. So yeah, this engine really can, like, purr. only way you can do wheelies now with these new bikes is, you know, starting off. You can't pull back and just do a wheelie like that. Let me see. No, you have to hit like a little lip on a road or something to do it. Yeah, this thing knows how to turn. This kind of reminds me of like my dad's race bike, his Ducati. It seems like one of those bikes, just with like a Tron reskin. Because I mean, it essentially, if you look at the bike, I mean, Warner Brothers has built grammar. Warner Brothers have built, I think, what, 7 to 10 Tron bikes recently, and I think they started putting them into like full production, and they're only like 55,000 in real life, so that's pretty sick. That recovery though, this thing knows how to drive. But like I was saying a second ago, like, race bikes in real life work the exact, like, you go really low to the ground like this, and your knee pretty much excuse me, I'm sick. I got the freaking cold. But yeah, your knee actually does drag the ground. Like I've seen my dad do some races, and he coaches in NOLA a little bit, not much anymore since recent, but he used to, and I would watch him coach, and yeah, their freaking knees would be dragging the pavement at like 150 miles an hour on a track, on a straightaway, if they go to a sharp turn, and they get off the bike, and the knee pad is completely worn down to pretty much the suit. Like, the whole pad is worn down. You can actually see the character has knee pads on the side of his legs, and if you, I think if you make it to where he turns really sharp and do like donut sort of wannabe movements, he can, you actually start hearing weird noises. Like, if you do it in the minigame, you hear all the Tron noises from dragging, like the sparks. Which I think is dumb. Like, why would Rockstar decide to get rid of all the cool shit on the bike, like the soundtrack for it, and like the only thing they kept was the engine noises. That's about it. They didn't keep any of the mechanical robot noises and stuff. They didn't keep anything like the wheels dragging. They didn't keep that. You can only do it in the minigame. I can understand the light bar. That thing is literally like a death barricade up your ass that you're dragging around you, so if anyone gets in front of you, just boom and they explode. Let's see. As you guys can see, he's dragging his leg on the ground. This thing knows how to turn. I love it. Definitely my favorite motorcycle in terms of customization and just hand, like, I mean, really, can any other bike do that? Like, if I did this with the Gargoyle, it would, like, nothing can stop that quick. Except for this Zentorno, and that's a car. So, yeah, best handled bike I've ever driven. I'm not going to be buying any more bikes from the Biker DLC for this, because, I mean, they're really expensive, and if you don't have a super bike like this and you want to get one and you have the means to get money, I would highly recommend getting this one, because I think it's going to be cheaper than the bike coming after this. Again, I still forgot its freaking name, but it's whatever bike is going to be released after this one. And let's see how it does on the freeway, because I know this thing does really well on the freeway. Not when I drive, because I overcorrect my turns. And my character's a dumbass and doesn't get off his dumbass and get on the bike and drive. I don't get it. Like, you only hit the back of a freaking car at 150 miles an hour. Like, what's your problem? Get off your lazy ass and get on the bike. You're a video game character. You don't exist. First person is suicide on this bike. Just a warning. My friend Darkness Leo X does everything in this game at first person. We even told him coming into the game for the minigame, you're gonna not want to drive at first person, dude. And what happened? And we killed him a million times, because first person is suicide on this bike. He started getting better when he went back into third person, but yeah, anyway, so this is the Tron bike. I put the cop horn simply because it's the most robotic sounding horn there is in the game now. Since they didn't put the Tron horn, the mechanical computer noises, they got rid of it, literally everything on the bike except for the engine noises. But yeah, this is my review of the Tron bike. What the hell? You know what? You get a shotgun. No, no, no. Getting sick of this. You know what? Let's see if we can do a chase with this bike, actually. Perfect example. Dumbass pedestrian bitch decides, you know what? I'm gonna fuck up your $2.2 million Tron motorcycle. Guess what? Now you get a bullet to the back of the head because you earned it. Or you get a pipe wrench to the side of your window. How about that? And then she gets a bullet because this is bullshit. Come on. Come on. Blow out the back windshield. Okay, this is not my automatic. Where's my automatic pistol? Okay. Man. What the hell? What the hell? What? Why would you do that? Police can't even catch me on this thing. I'm gone. And she did. There we go. Now, let's see if we can get away from police. Which I know it can, because this bike is literally bae. I actually want one of these in real life. Just, I don't even care if it's the real version or the fake one, just because it's Tron, and who the hell doesn't want Tron? Dodging cops like a boss. Yeah, this thing's turning is literally on fleek. I don't know any other vehicle that has this much handling. And it's raining and this thing's amazing on the road. Like, look at that. Like, normally I would have wrecked on any other bike because of the spin out, but no, not this one. This bike literally just loves me. It's pedestrians that'll kill you guys in this game. They always do. Really? I wasn't even near you when you got on me. What's your problem? What did I do to you? I only went get revenge. What do you want? So we're just gonna hide on a neon glowing motorcycle. Come on. You know you want to get away from me. Oh, come on now. It's 2 stars. Just in case, I'm gonna... Can you not? Really? Okay. But yeah, oh, let me just show you guys the gear real quick. And no, I'm not going to be showing all of the gear. It's essentially just every color you would expect, but, you know, you can still do this with your visor. Looks badass. I think it looks like Trojan armor or Greek armor or something, you know. Simply because, let's face it, Tron is Gladiator on motorcycles. I mean, be for real. It's computer Gladiator on motorcycles. Like, nothing can get any cooler. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Tron bike and the Sanctus, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.